The other day I found this book called From Rail Splitter to Icon, Lincoln's Image in Illustrated Periodicals from 1860 to 1865. So I had to take a look and I was blown away. It is absolutely awesome, and the similarities between then and now are ridiculous. Just transplant the time, transplant the issues, but it is of the same critical level of importance for their world and ours today. And the people are with Donald Trump just like they were with Abe, Honest Abe, back in the day. And these artworks are so many that I've never seen. I've got about 130 or something in here, and they are just incredible. And it shows a great variety of the way the people were thinking, the way the media attacked Abraham Lincoln in such similar ways to they are doing with Trump, and just all-out warfare in so many different areas. I mean, this was during the Civil War, and who knows what was really going on. But from this artwork and these different periodicals and things that you'll see here, it's really interesting. It's a very nice glimpse. And look at this, just Abe getting attacked by all these people, just like Trump. Put Trump's face there, and boom, the same exact thing is going on in so many similar ways. Which means the media has been our enemy for a very long time. And there has always been an enemy force against we the people, stifling us. And these memorable time periods are times when the people rise up and do what they really must. And I can't speak, I still never claim I know what any of this history is, of Lincoln, of anything. I see it, the way I see it, these buildings in America are way beyond the capabilities that we have been told and educated about. And if you think about it, it's what you can sail from Europe to America in 20 days, 2 weeks to a month. I think someone accidentally hit it at some point in time. I think a lot of people hit it. And I think there was so much buried underneath this that could go on forever. But either way, so Lincoln getting gassed up, the Black Draft, Lady Liberty trying to get her drunk. So there's so many things, and this goes in order from like 1860 to 1865. So you'll see the way they progress. And I encourage you to stop and take a look at any of these and read some of them if you can. They are amazing, and I'll put the link in the description below. You can definitely check out the book. You have to sign up for archive.org, and then they let you borrow it for a little bit, but they're just incredible. They attack this guy so much on so many different levels in so many different ways with so many different tactics to convince we the people that Lincoln was bad, like judging him for his height, doing all this stuff, like exaggerating his stories, kind of making fun of him, has all these different things, different, like everything from his hair to his like whisker-offers. These people are ridiculous. It's great. Their sense of humor was kind of awesome back then. And they got really detailed with some of their art. You can tell some are really detailed and have shading, and other ones are like stick figures and quicker. And there are some different magazines in here, like of a huge different variety. Some totally liberal, some seem conservative, Republican at the time, though the war Democrats, the Republicans, the peace Democrats. I think they had a bunch of different splits at the time, but they do some amazing stuff. And Abe, look at certain times they project him as so evil. It's like with Trump, they'll always include all the search engines. Every time you search for Donald Trump, they just give you, like, a lot of the time the worst pictures will come up, and then glorious ones for all these other creeps that they glorify. And they are really showing themselves, and this was happening then too. Papers were showing themselves, different people, underground things were started, and a lot of people, the main publishers had all the money. Just like now, it's probably so tough, and now these kind of things have been really probably building for so long. I love this one, the two faces, amazing, incredibly thoughtful art. Nowadays it's just computer. So many things are just digitally like done with gradients on Illustrator and like stick figures, and everything's dumbed down. They knew it was a battle of good and evil. They knew devils were involved. There's all different sides represented, different conspiracies, different clear propaganda, different like beautiful things that he's done, and sometimes and then they incorporate the culture. Like, I really love it. It's really nuts. You never, all these make you have different opinions of like what happened, and the pictures of Abraham Lincoln, the campaign poster, and other things. They're always like a little bit different. He's got many different looks, Abe, and sometimes they exaggerate his nose ridiculously. Other times he looks really prominent, powerful like that. It's a totally different look too. Like, what the heck was going on back then? What is the reality? The guy in the background is insane. In the Great Cannon game, I guarantee they had different, like, stories back then, or races to get different powerful weapons. I'm sure the cannon was like the nuclear arms race, or God knows. These cannons, they all seem so weird. The stuff that we find in the relics just never really seem to match up. Again, the eternal dilemma is this all just someone's script, and the script just changes every so often, every cycle. Who knows? Is this the 2012, the 2020 coming up? December 21st, is the light going to start taking over officially? I guess 2012 and like really started to take things into a dark level, and then it's coming out of it though, I hope, or it's going back. It's quite a serious thing that's going on. And when you think about the sides and the way one side is really just truly peaceful, and they met in DC, and just really everyone was showing love and things were great. And there's always a modern issue of different things, and now slavery is really still here, and it's whether we're gonna continue to be slaves to this system that hates us, that just wants to dominate us, want to control us. Just the way these people at Fox are just squabbling for the amount of people that are thankfully exiting their mind game and their delusion that they're on our side. They're not. None of those people are, and that radical change has to occur. People have to start ditching Facebook, Twitter, all these nonsense things, and start really doing that, start really taking that on. Masks and faces, that's pretty ridiculous. Gunpowder, all these things, just they have so much good symbolism in this artwork as well. Hope you all are checking these out. I can't get to each one, but this video would get forever. But I wanted you all to kind of get it. Like, and they incorporate Shakespeare and educated thoughts and different things that require you to think a little further. Like, this stuff would go over the heads of so many people in our generation, and artists wouldn't think this way. And they probably controlled the comedic things. Is what it seems like. The comedic, I bet you comics were in a very popular thing back then, and the artwork like this that made people laugh and made people think, like little puzzles with like different political thought, humor, and all of this. I'm sure these were very popular, and you can tell they were utilized in a very powerful way, a very propagandized way, in whatever way they wanted, whichever people, the Illustrated News, there's a lot of different magazines and journals that they took from, and like rowdy notions of emancipation. There's so many different kind of twists, and imagine how easy it was for them back then to control the thought process. You'd think that we would be able to get to a critical mass very soon, the way things have been going. Like, I feel, a few people I know still, many people I know still believe in what they see on the TV. I broke that spell 20 plus years ago, thanks to Megadeth and my old metal that I used to listen to and still will always listen to. But some people haven't broken that spell, and the critical mass has to come. And I hope that when the real election results get dumped, that it's just an embarrassment for the Democratic Party, and the victory unites us all, makes all the people that have been so quiet realize, we're the majority now. Whatever race we are, whatever anything we are, doesn't matter. We're humans. We all want the same successful thing. We want freedom. We don't want to be enslaved. And that's what Biden is going to do. All these people that voted for a future, just total mandate, total lockdown, total shutdown, total control, all these tech companies getting all these positions. Everyone's just groveling to be the next Biden thing. AOC, Bernie, everyone wants in his ear. It's going to be just a heaping dump of some of the worst people to ever live. And people voted for this. People that we know, our friends, did not get the memo yet that the news isn't on their side. Still, after all this time, after so much life, and they think that they're so smart, and it's mind-blowing when you have friends and family like that. But they will see. They have to. When they see the vast majority, I think everyone is going to see the reality of it. They'll take the mask off. Look at this. Take the mask off of these media people, and that's what you will see. You will see themselves. They are still, back then, were reflecting their own nastiness in their art, in their culture, in everything. It's just they see so much hate there. They know that their strategy is to just convince enough people to hate someone so much that that's all they think about. I still have not heard one Biden person or one Hillary fan in this 8-year period now almost, or Obama, 20 years, that's ever been able to say one intelligent, good, successful thing that any of those people have done. You could name tons that Trump has done. So many, you could go on for hours. They can never name one. They're only motivated by hate. It's really disgusting, and they don't see it, and they think they're smarter than us, and it's mind-blowing. It's quite an experiment. It's a very successful one, and we're gonna break it. Now is the time to break it. We have the ability, the internet, all this stuff to move it. If they cut it, whatever. We have the ability to talk. No one's gonna freak out on our side. We're the intelligent ones, the peaceful ones, the loving ones. Love is uniting us all, and you can see the different office. Yeah, there's so much. God, these cartoons are really amazing. I recommend everyone takes a look at the book. You can get really deeper into kind of the similarities that are going on in just the media. The media. They are such a disease. They are the true plague. And we, the people, I know, are capable of conquering whatever they throw at us. We have to. This is our chance. We were getting the momentum. Trump is giving us the momentum. He's uniting us all in the way that we always wanted to be. And I pray that he's on the up and up, and I believe he is. You can see it in his eyes. I don't think anyone could be that good of an actor. These people on the left are terrible. They can't do anything. They can't make movies. They can't do anything creative. They suck the creativity they tried to suck it out of the population through all their methods, education, pharmaceutical, propaganda, and they sucked it out of themselves too. And they lost it. And the people have gathered it with their will, their desire to change, their desire to know that now we are capable of uniting quickly. You can do it over cat videos and different things that go viral. We can do it over peace, unifying, and just amazingness, and decimating the media. That's so important. And as you see these progress too, you can kind of see, like, towards the election, these are the pride ones. This is when it starts to get, I think, beautiful. There's a mix of different artworks that's just really glorifying him, and ones that are just trashing him. And towards the election, you could tell it, like, sped up. Like, they really started trashing him in different ways, like putting his head in different things. And these are pretty cool. I love these. The two platforms, Columbia making her way across. Amazing. There's so much good symbolism in all these. And if you read the backs, all the different little text, like Abe Lincoln really had the people in the same way that Trump does. He had, like, the people that really mattered, and the people that worked, and the people that are genuine and good and loving and nice and want to see people freed. They don't want to be slaves to anyone. We don't want to have another country. Think about the fact that Venezuela, Cuba, and China were involved in the people running, the machines running our election system, which can be hacked instantly by just regular hackers. But it's just astounding, and that's the side that we are up against. They are serpents. They are demons. They are of another species entirely. They don't seem human to me. They don't have the good nature in the people that I see, the people that I meet every day. They don't have that good nature. These people that want to control us. You can see it in their eyes. The way they lie, just blindly. They do whatever they're told, no matter what, no matter how bad it is for people, no matter what war they're going to start, how many people they're going to destroy, how many lives they're going to ruin with a bogus pandemic, and the plot for just whatever they're going to do for something that has 99.9% survivability. Like, what? Why is there even a thought of this? Why would we, what? People need to really rise up before they get taken over. And in Massachusetts, the Republican governor here, the phony, is just doing everything he can to just not recognize Trump and just to create a nightmare for the people. It's a weird place. And It needs to be fixed all over. The corruption needs to be weeded out. These people need to experience their justice, their judgment. They commit crimes. We commit crimes, we get arrested, our lives are ruined. They commit crimes, they get more and more power, more and more money. That has to end. We have to end that. If it goes further and they end up claiming victory, then we're going to have a very tough time getting it back. But if we take it and we punish them for crimes that they rightfully committed, if Trump and his people, who I trust, I hope, I have to have faith in them, we need to. I think they can do it. Rudy and his crew, Bannon, trust in the good people. Dinesh, listen to the good people only. And X22, all good people, listen to them, because we the people are going to do this. We have to do what it takes. We have to end this evil. Enough is enough. It's disgusting. It's contaminated everything. And they're ruining people's lives, and we can't let that happen for the future. Absolutely not. We need a renaissance of all the people. The power of good. Success will unite us. Trump will unite us. We're going to do it. Let's do it. 2020, 1864. Peace.